Sharp Game here, coming at you with another episode from ChooseYourRelationships.com, author of Love Can't Wait, which can be found on Amazon.com. Sunday night, you could be anywhere in the world, but you chose to spend the night with me. And in this video, I'm going to tell you how to get more women. Not only am I going to tell you how to get more women, I'm going to show you how to get more women that you want. That way you won't have to settle for the women that you want. You won't have to take the leftovers that most guys do. And even most women, they settle. But there's always a method to the madness, as they say. Always. There's always another way. I don't care what you do in life. There's always another way. Now, maybe you don't know the way, but someone knows. But the whole game is to put yourself around the people that do know the shit that you don't know. This is why I always say you're only as strong as the people that you surround yourself with. And if you're the smartest person in the room, or if you're the smartest person in your crew, and you're in the wrong circle, you need to surround yourself around people that's smarter than you. You need to surround yourself with people that have more money than you, have more resources than you, have more clout than you, have more women than you, have more everything you can name, basically. Surround yourself with people that are much educated than you. People that know shit that you don't know. Because a lot of times it's not what you know, it's who you know. And like they say, knowing is half the battle. You have to execute. You have to do shit. And you always got to keep in mind, people will only do what they care about the most. What's up, man? Yeah, here I am. What's going on, man? You should be in bed. You should be in bed, man. You're up late tonight. I don't expect many people to be on here this time of night. But hey, man, if you want your life to get better, you got to get better. This is how you become the hunted instead of the hunter. I'm going to say that one more time. If you want your life to get better, the best thing you can do is focus on yourself and get better. And this is how you become the hunted instead of the hunter. You don't have to worry about chasing women. They'll be clocking you. They'll be trying to see what's up with you. Chilling like a villain, huh? Just came in from playing soccer and now I'm working on my marketing. That's good, man. That's good. We all got to do that. But that's how you become, because see, if you don't change, your life is not going to change, man. That's what it is. You might find some people that'll look out for you, do you a favor too. They might help you out from time to time, but no one's going to care about your life as much as you. And that's just what it is. I mean, check out some of these athletes and some of these entertainers. They don't have to ask women for anything. And you can be just like that too. You don't have now. There's different levels to the game now. You're not gonna be like Prince and Michael Jackson and Drake and all these other guys. You're not gonna be like them. Forget about it. You're not gonna be like Jay-Z. Forget about it. What up? Bravo. You're not gonna be like Jay-Z. You're not gonna be like any of these other guys. Forget about it. There's different levels to the game. However, you can have women chasing you. You just can't have. They're not gonna chase you as much as they chase these other guys. Because these other guys, they're on TV. They have star status. You don't gotta be on TV. I've never been on TV, and I've never had to worry about being with a woman. Because you're gonna have so many. You're gonna have so many women. What's up, Zoe? You're gonna have so many women. It's like if one leaves, it's not a big deal. That's where you want to get. That's where you want to get to, and it's not about just the sex, either. It's about building a life that you like, building an empire, building a financial empire. It's about living life on your own terms without having to sacrifice who you are as a man. That's what this whole thing's about. That's why I'm here. That's why I came online. That's why I'm still here. It's about a lifestyle. It's not about the women. It's not just about the money. It's a combination. Women is just a byproduct of that. That's all it is. It's about living a lifestyle, living life on your own terms. It's about creating your own economy without having to sacrifice who you are as a man, without having to feel like you're stuck at the job working for the man. That's what it's about. That's what it's about, man. That's what it's all about. And this doesn't happen overnight. Doesn't happen overnight, man. Doesn't. Especially if your biggest obstacle that you're gonna have is patience. Patience. Most people don't have patience. They want things tomorrow to happen. I want it ASAP. And it just doesn't happen like that. Doesn't happen like that. But the best part about this whole lifestyle thing that a lot of people talk about that they're not really living. The best part about it, once you have the skills, you're going to have it forever. No one can take it from you. They can take your car, your house, your wife, your clothes, but they can't take your skill set. They can't take what you know up here. That's what it is. So your greatest asset, man, is your personality, who you are as a person. That's your personality is your greatest asset. Your looks gonna fade away one day. The clothes you're gonna have, they're not gonna last that long. A certain group of people you have around you, they're gonna come and go. Only a certain group of people are gonna stick around for the long term. I mean, the cars you're gonna have, you have to replace them after a while. The house you're gonna have to keep, upgrading, maintaining with money. The job come and go, people come and go. But what your knowledge, your skill set, that's not going nowhere. You might go broke a couple times, might lose all your money. You get it back because you have the skills. You got the skills to pay the bills, as they say. And that's just what it is. So the book the books that I wrote is all about lifestyle. It's not really about women. See, I tricked a lot of guys in the basically telling them that the books was all about getting women. No, the books is much bigger than that. It's really all about living a lifestyle on your own terms. And women are just a byproduct of that. So, you can have it all, man. You can have it all. You just got to get around the right people. And you have to have a certain skill set. You have to have a team of people around you that believe in your vision, that believe in where you're going at in life. Create your own economy. Live life on your terms without having to sacrifice who you are as a man. And let the chips fall where they may. And when it comes to women, you're going to have so many around you. You're going to reach a point where it's going to be like, you're not going to have to negotiate with no woman. Either she in or she out. It's going to be, that's just what it is. It's my life, my game, my show. That's how I roll. My life, my game, my show. I don't got time to argue. I don't got time to negotiate. I barely got time to talk. I ain't got time to be negotiating for what? What I got to negotiate with you for? My life, my game, my show. And that's just what it is. And I have an open door policy anyway. She can leave anytime she wants. Anytime she wants. And when she leaves, she can't come back. No. And they always want to come back when they leave. What up, Apple Mac? Boss status. Exactly. That's what it is. I paid the cost to be the boss. And trust me, I done paid the cost to be the boss 3 times. I done paid the cost to be the boss 3 times. Shit. So at this point in my life, it ain't no woman that's qualified to tell me what I should be doing or shouldn't be doing. She ain't put her life on the line. I have. What James Brown song? James Brown got a lot of songs. Yeah. So hey man, that's just what it is. Pay the cost to be the boss. Oh yeah. Yeah, he do have a song with that. You're right. I forgot about that. That's just what it is, man. You got some women, a lot of women out here today, if they run into the right guy, they're very submissive to certain guys. Yeah, so today I mean, if I run into a woman, doesn't happen often, but if I run into a woman and she starts talking about all these rules and what she expect and all this, I keep it moving. I'm not trying to hear none of that shit. I'm not. Look, if I run into a woman where she's trying to tell me what to do and what she expect, I'm like, you can expect anything you want, but you ain't gonna get it. I mean, come on, man. Shit. That's crazy talk, man. These other guys out of these other groups, they're not doing none of that shit. That's the thing that I learned a long time ago. Many of these other guys from these other groups out here in the world, they don't put up with none of that shit. You're gonna go Apple Mac 5. You're gonna go what they call it, you're gonna go off the grid. You're gonna go off the grid. Yeah. You can go off the grid. Shit. You gotta come out sometime. You gotta, hey Apple Mac, you gotta come out sometime once that pressure build up on you. That pressure build up on you, you gotta come out. That pressure build up on you, you gotta come out after a while. That pressure build up on you. You got to come out. There's a lot of guys out here that say they don't need a woman. You need a woman for something. A lot of guys think they'll buy a sex doll and and then pay some prostitute or escort. Man, please. Yeah, I'm gonna supply her with a blindfold so she can't get corrupt. Shit. If you don't want her to get corrupt, man, you gotta meet her wherever you meet her at. You gotta move there. How can you get sex? You go online and get a sex doll, man. They're selling them shits, man, all over in China, all over China, and I think China and India. They're selling them shits, man, online. $150, $200 a pop. It is crazy, but them shits is selling like hotcakes, man. Them shits is selling like hotcakes, man. Guys is buying them shits, man. Buying, and you know what? They coming up with a new sex doll. The new sex doll, man, it gets wet between the legs. Yeah, man, guys is buying this shit, man. It is creepy. What up, Cosmic Warrior? It is creepy. Man, I was gonna buy a sex doll about a year ago to sell that shit online. Now I'm thinking I may need to get one for myself. Hey, you know what? Apple Mac. If that might be a good business venture. If you find a wholesaler that sold them shits, and you could resell them shits, man, online. If you could find a wholesaler that would sell it to you for much less, that way you could get a profit. Evil boy genius. Flashlight was. Oh yeah, I heard about that flashlight. The flashlight, that's a pretty common toy. That's not unusual at all. That's a big seller too. Yeah, that's a good business deal, Apple Mac. I was dead serious when I said that. I mean, if how much they were selling it for, Apple Mac, the wholesaler. I'm gonna pimp. How much they selling it for? I mean, if you can get it for under $100, I remember nice profile picture. If you can get it for under $100 and flip it for at least $150, that's pretty good. You know? And they got all kinds. Yeah, it's all kinds. But you want to at least get 50% profit, at least 50%, I would think. If you get $100 profit, if you can double your profits, oh, that's even better. But at least half, if you get at least $50, You know what I'm saying? Over the price you paid. Hey, you know. But if you can get 100% profit, oh shit. Who buying dolls, cousin? Man, a lot of guys buying that shit. Every guys across the board is buying that shit, man. Yeah, you got to keep them clean, evil boy genius. Yeah, no doubt about it. If you got to be some good hygiene, that's too much work. They got the cheap plastic blow up for like $25, $50. I can't imagine actually spending money on that crap. Yeah, of course you can't, Cosmic Warrior, because you're not that type of guy. You're gonna be on dates with a doll. Hey, you know what? Hey, man, that ain't too far fetched. They might be on dates with dolls now. Shit. Hey, I saw a video with Will Smith. He had a doll. Well, that's a robot with him in the video that was programmed with some company from man, somewhere out Australia, I want to say. The robot was talking to him, and they basically that was like a test run in a video. They're trying to have the video, not that video. They're trying to have the robot to be kind of like more human like. So they I guess they gave Will Smith a couple $dollars to shoot the video with the robot. So yeah, that's not too far away. To have robots on dates and shit. And they got the really good for like 400 selling online for like 800. Damn. So that's a good profit, Apple Mac. If you can buy it for 200 and flip it for 800, oh, that's good. Or even less than 200. They sell it on eBay already. Oh, of course they sell everything on eBay. This world crazy. It is a crazy world. Seven Wives is a movie about robot wives. I haven't seen that movie yet. Look, man, these dudes, the reality is, man, these guys, they want to be with women. They want sex. So they're willing to do anything to get it. If y'all get like you a year ago, they did a whole report on this, and the cool thing about it is they had a black dude as the main tech guy designing it. Yeah, this thing, man, and is our society turning into Iran? Where the society says stuff like time of day and I have focus on career on sex stuff and day. Maybe so. You might have a point there. I think that's where it's going. Cosmic Warrior. It's gonna end up like Japan. Not so much like China though. China is not so much like a lot of guys in China haven't actually I don't think they gave up like in Japan. In Japan, a lot of guys just totally gave up. They don't even want to be with a woman. Period. They'll go and get a prostitute. That's crazy. So yeah, that's where it's going now, man. It's crazy out here. But women are giving sex away like hotcakes. Really? Like it's crazy. You don't think it's crazy? That these guys buying sex dolls? Yeah, Apple Mac, you're a capitalist. You're a charlatan, as they say. You're a charlatan. When brothers go to prison, they use porno to get off until they get out. Well, they've been doing that with porno. Porno was the first thing guys used to get off. Women there, I would think they would be better quality of women. Where in China or China or Japan? I hope the women ain't got no sex doll. Now women got toys. In Japan, no. Women are about the same. About the same as here in America. Pretty much women have been using vibrators. Yeah, they've been using vibrators for years. Yeah, women in Japan and women here in America, it's about the same, really. It's about the same, man. The only difference is the women and Japanese women aren't very nurturing. They aren't very nurturing. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. Now they might look the part, they might look good, but they're not very nurturing and not very supportive. So that's what you're gonna get. See, as long as everything is going well, no problem. But as soon as you get sick, you broke your leg, you lost your job, you have some type of social problem, you're getting mistreated on your job, they're not very nurturing and not very supportive. So I don't see them as being better or worse than women here in America. About the same. Of course, there's always an exception to the rule, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Man, they got vibrators from late 1800s. I don't know when vibrators came out. You could be right about that. That's a good question. Somebody need to Google that. When did vibrators first come out? Why don't you lose your job? The woman would treat the guy like a dog. Yeah, a lot of when a lot of women, a lot of guys lose their job in Japan, women start treating the guy bad. I've had a woman try to do that on me, man. I'm like, I don't play that shit. You ever date West African women? Well, what's West Africa? Shit, I don't know. What's West Africa? Maybe I have. I don't know. The demographic on the map and saw what's West Africa. Your boy talking about how the grass is not green on the outside was devastating. Why was it devastating? What? Why was it devastating, man? I dated girls from there. I dated girls from West Africa. If that's the case, why was the interview? Why was the interview devastating, man? Shit. I like that Asian look, man. I just, like I said, look. I mean, a lot of the women look good, but the grass ain't green on the other side. Trust me. Look, let me tell you something. If you're looking for an alternative, if you're one of those guys that's looking for an alternative to black women, it's not out here, brothers. It's not out here. I'm telling you this from experience. Don't believe the hype. It's not out here, brother. Whatever you're gonna have, whatever you got, or whatever you like used to talking to, you have to change location and go somewhere else. But to say that, hey, there's another alternative to black women, brother, it's not out here, man. I'm telling you. The only alternative, the best you can do is become a better person, become a better man. Why women aren't nurturing? They're not raised to be nurturing. I know feminism along with the government changed the game here, but they aren't raised to be like that. That's why. Because see, in Japan, most Asian cultures is all about the group. It's all about keeping harmony in the group. Yeah, I love black women too. It's all about keeping harmony in the group. That's what it's all about. So Japan is a male-dominated society. So it's not really. The women aren't really there to, necessarily nurture a man. She's there to serve the man. Whatever he wants done, she's supposed to just do it. Doesn't matter how she feel or any of that shit. None of that shit matters. It's all about the group. All about keeping harmony in the group, keeping harmony in the family. So as long as the man does what he's supposed to do, the woman is supposed to do what she's supposed to do. And everything is going to run smooth and sailing. Check this out. Wednesday, this Chinese Thai chick from Australia who was a pharmacist, and she was hot, but my mindset was different. I didn't take no women serious. I still have her pictures. That's good. I bet she looked good. She looked from Australia. Where? How'd you meet her? Well, where'd you meet her at? Why do some women still talk to guys in prison even when they in a relationship? Oh, them guys in prison, they're good talkers, man. They're the best talkers. They know how to talk that talk, man. Shit. Man, them dudes in prison, man, have all kind of women coming up there, man. Shit. I mean, if you're in prison, what you got to lose? You got to think about it like from their perspective. So them dudes talk that talk, man. Shh. And girls' panties get wet, man. Come on, man. Shoot. I mean, them guys have time to think, man. If you have as much time to think as them, especially if they're in the hole for 23 hours, come on, man. Man, they come up with all kind of shit to say. Write it down on paper and everything. Yeah, man, they got game, man. They got the best game. Shit. And some of these dudes are on the street anyway, before they even got locked up. So, they got the gift of gab, man. Shit, man. Man, I know some of these dudes. So I know, man. They shit. Yeah, I mean, there's some truth to that, bravo. But I tell you what, if you got the gift of gab, hey man, the possibilities is endless. That's women like prison dudes because they know they ain't gonna cheat. Man, they don't even care if they cheat. They don't care. They just they know what to say. They know what to say, man, to turn these women on and tickle their fantasy. I'm telling you, man. Shit. Why do you think women like looking at channels like Lifetime and like reading these novels and they like these magazines and they like these celebrities? Why you think? And they like these entertainers on stage. Why do you think why do you think they get so turned on? Because then it's tickling their fantasy. Well, women are naturally nurturing, but they can be a lot of times they can be conditioned not to be. They can be socialized not to be. They can be socialized to do anything, basically. Let me tell you something, man. If you put the average person in the right environment, man, they'll do almost anything, man. Shit. That's just what it is. That's anybody. Me, you, anybody. I've seen women who would give their last dollar to a prisoner. Yeah, of course. That man hating channel. What man hating channel? Seems like women in every major country have the most anti-man. Yeah, man. Shit. Yeah, Lifetime, man. That's a woman's channel, basically. They cater to women. And they don't got no shows on the Lifetime channel that cater to guys. Not one. You name something that come on Lifetime that's for guys. Ain't none. I'll be here waiting all day. You tell me any show, any movie that ever came on there, they were caping for guys. Nope. Ain't none. Exactly. Yeah, they always, the whole concept of these shows on Lifetime is to cater to women's egos. That's all. Yeah. A lot that's you gotta remember there's always a certain sector of women in society that they hate guys. They just don't want nothing to do with a guy. They just have issues with guys. Period. They just don't like them, can't stand them. It's like they don't want nothing to do with a guy. Now they'll use a guy if they can, if the economics is right, if the money's right, but they don't really want nothing to do with no guy. There's always going to be a certain group of women in every society and every group of people that's like that. That's just what it is. Now, the only difference between other groups of people and us is we don't have a code of conduct. These other groups of people, they do. So they kind of keep their problems under wrap as much as they can. And the spotlight is not on these other groups of people. So that's the only difference. Why do some black women date only white guys? Because they think the grass is green on the other side, evil boy genius. But they're sadly mistaken. when when these black women try to date other guys on the other side, they get treated 10 times worse. Man. Whoo, my God. Some of this treatment is so destructive and so awful. She get treated 10 times, 10x, boy, 10 times worse than ever. Prison dudes step to chicks like they're a piece of meat. I know some personally. One got multiple kids by multiple women, got up on the way while being drug addict. Well, some of these dudes, number one, a lot of these guys in prison, they're drug addicts, and a lot of these women have low self-esteem too. So that has a lot to do with it. And a lot of these women they want to control a guy. So they know that the guy's in a controlled environment anyway, and he ain't going nowhere until it's time for him to get out. So they're basically using each other in a situation that's like that. But they want to look like a guy. Go figure. Dude, it's funny. Crazy how that's all he needs. Yeah, Tariq Nasheed said we need a code of conduct. Yeah, we do need a code of conduct. But they don't like themselves. They don't like themselves. But them bitches fall in line for that paper. Yeah, they usually do fall in line with the paper. Or they'll fall in line with a guy that's willing to help them do whatever they want. If they think the guy is an asset to them, a guy that's that's a benefit for being around them, most women will submit to that guy. I've had women do that to me. That's just what it is. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, being submissive to a man. But I just don't see why a woman would bash a group of guys when she cross over to the other side. I think that's the stupidest shit ever, in my opinion. I never could get along with studs because studs want to be men. They got, they going against nature. That loose neck talking shit. Let me see. That the loose tech. The women that talk, that's just talk. The right guy come in the room, they'll submit. I've seen it many times. I've seen studs submit to certain guys. No doubt about it. So a lot of stuff, a lot of bad behavior that a lot of women do, it doesn't really mean anything, because if the right guy come in the room, they're gonna shut the hell up. Don't stick around doing the man's temporary downfall. Well, there's a lot of reasons why women don't stick around when the guy fall off. That depends on the reason. That depends on why she was there in the first place. Really. And that depends on her values. And that depends on how she sees you. And you know what? I'm going to do a video about this tomorrow, talking about how most women see guys. I think I need to talk about this. I can go all across the board on this, how women see guys. I think it's very important. You know, I'm gonna put it on my Patreon, because everyone can't have this. I can't expose everybody to this, because I know some, because if no, it's bigger than the paycheck, Apple Mac, because I can't let this video be free on YouTube, because I know it's probably gonna get pulled down. So I got to make this video private. No, much bigger than a lottery ticket. Even more genius. Much bigger than that. And you know what? I've never heard anybody talk about it like I'm going to talk about it tomorrow. It's much bigger than the lottery tickets, much bigger than the paycheck, much bigger in protection. It's much deeper than that. Much deeper than that. That's on the surface. On the surface level, it looks that way, but it goes much deeper than that. A lot of this is more psychological than anything. Yeah, because I didn't know Apple Mac. I didn't know either until I got older, until I went in the military. And I got older, and and that's life experience, man. Life experience is priceless. Traveling is priceless. You can't put like a dollar amount on just living. The longer you live, you get more experience. You start to see things for the way it is and not the way you want it to be. How old, how old are you, Apple Man? Yeah, but you might be older than me, but you probably haven't. You probably took a different route than me. That's the difference. You probably took a different path than me. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. You have a new Patreon. No, it's the same Patreon. It's the same one. Check it out. I'll give it to you right. I'll put it up right now. YouTube it's okay, man. YouTube it is what it is. Oh, you just subscribe? Oh, okay. YouTube is alright. It is what it is, man. Look, they got their rules. Life is a school. No doubt about it. I took that hooker route. I'm joking, yo. I don't want women. They stand out. I'll go to club, but my homeboys be, Well, it's easy to get girls out of the club because they're easy. I hope I subscribe to the right one. It says you had only two. Yeah, that's me. That's me. Well, it's easy to get women out of the club, man, because they're easy. Because the club ain't really about nothing. The majority of people in the club is there just to have a good time. Not saying you can't meet nobody out of the club, but hey, man, The club is full of drunks, alcoholics, and drug addicts. 80%. So that's why most women are easy. Even most guys are easy. Everybody's there for the most part to do the same thing. That's just what it is. I don't like girls in the club either. I like girls standing on the corner at the club. Here's one for you. Right now I'm down here. Gays are protesting, trying to get our government to pass some gay rights bill. And even Satan was not gay. He seduced Eve. I like that. That's well. Yeah, man. I don't really know what to say about the gay protesting and stuff like that. I don't know, man. Hey, man. I don't know. Different stroke for different folks, I guess. Shit. Yeah, you know what? There's a lot of gay people, gay guys that's in power positions today, and most of them are in the closet. Now, it's not a touchy subject. I just don't know what to say about it. I don't know what to say about it. Really, I don't know, man. I don't agree with the lifestyle, but I mean, if what someone does is their prerogative, I guess. I don't know. Hey, hold on for a sec. All right. Yeah, what someone does is their prerogative in their room, I guess. It's true that downtown in Atlanta they painted a rainbow on the street. I don't know. They might have did. When you heard about this? Where in downtown? That's I went downtown 2 days ago. But where at downtown? Where at downtown though? Did they say where at? Oh, they painted a rainbow on the street. Who did that shit anyway? The city? you know, probably on one of them 5,000 streets named Peachtree. Yeah, I would think if they'd done something like that, it'd probably be on Peachtree. It's like the main drag going through downtown. So that if they're gonna do something like that, that would be the perfect street to do it on. But hey, man, I let them guys do their thing, man. I tell you what, I let them do their thing. I do my thing. Yeah, I saw Tucan play that game. Why should a guy, when he finally gets to a point where he finally can get options from this one benefit, if there's I Cousin Warrior, I've been saying if I was a young dude in my early 20s, if I was a young dude in my 20s, I would not settle down. I would not get married today. If I was in my 20s, I would not do it. What up, Splash? I would not get married today if I was in my 20s. I would have I would just have more than one woman. Period. There's a lot of Peachtree. Peachtree Ave. It's Peachtree Industrial Road. It's Peachtree Street. It's a lot of Peachtrees here, bro. It's very confusing too, man. Because if you say, "Hey, I'm on Peachtree," you got to ask, "Hey, which one?" Because if somebody might be on Peachtree Industrial, and that's like that shit run all the way on the north side. So it's like it's crazy here, man. Yeah, it's more for us. It's hard even finding friends that build stuff for themselves. It's hard to find a mate to build with. Well, it takes time, Cosmic Warrior. That shit takes time. Number one rule: if you're young, not have any kids. I mean, you don't want to have no kids. You don't want to have no kids, man. What zone in Atlanta do you live in? I don't know what zone I live in, to be honest. Apple Mac, what zone do I live in? I don't know the zone. I hear people talk about it. I don't know what zone. Zone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know what zone I live in. That's a good question. I live in Fayetteville. What zone that is, Apple Mac? I don't know, man. That's a good question, Flash. What type is that? Most people would only when you have things going on for yourself. Yeah, that's where the leeches come. Hell no. Yeah. You in full. Nah, I'm in Fayette County. I'm in Fayette County. What zone is that? Unincorporated Fulton County. Oh, that. Why you call it unincorporated Fulton County? I don't know that zone. You don't know you don't know the zone either. Like, yeah, I don't know it either, man. You're trying to figure out zip. Nah, that's not a zone. That's the boonies. Yeah, it's a small town. No doubt about it, Splash. It's a small town. It's a small area. No doubt about it. But there's a lot of small areas like that around here. But they still in they're everywhere. There's small towns in Cobb County, Fayette County, Gwinnett County. It's like 7 counties that make up the Atlanta area. Yeah, Fayette is good. Yes, it ain't shit out here though. It's a small area. It ain't shit out here. But if I was to live out here long term, I would live out here though, in Fayette County. But it ain't shit out here. It ain't shit out here now. No. It ain't don't let people fool you. But it ain't nothing out here. It's a couple stores out here, Walmart, the fast food spots, restaurants, whatever. But it ain't it's you out of the city limits, you know. Take me uh 30 minutes to get to downtown Atlanta, you know. So but it's cheaper to live out here for most people compared to Fulton County. Yeah, there ain't nothing out here. A couple stores. It's just good. It's good to live out here. That's it. But it ain't good. There's no clubs out here. There's no bars out here. You know, the closest bar is in Riverdale. You know, that I know of. You know, now somebody told me if you go to like this town called Liberty City out here, but I never been down there. I don't go down there. No, not Fayetteville, North Carolina. Fayetteville, Georgia. Yeah, that's different. Yeah, you know. And it is Fayetteville, North Carolina. They got the army base out there. So, they basically built the whole army base around the town. Well, Union City is on the other side of Riverdale. Is the food healthy? Hell no. Food ain't healthy nowhere. In this day and time, you close to the shit. Yeah, I'm close to everything. Pretty much. I have family in Fayetteville. It's a ton of woods. Yeah, it is. Fayetteville in Georgia or Fayetteville, North Carolina? Nah, Fayetteville in North Carolina is a pretty it's not a country town, man. It really depends on where you live at. If you stay in the city limits, it's not it's same it's the same typical town, man. But if you stay outside the city limits, yeah, it's a bunch of woods. Man, they shut down all the hood clubs on Old National. All them shits is closed down, Apple Mac. I used to come here in 2009 and it used to be popping. They shut down all them shits, man. I mean, when I moved here, I went down Old National Highway looking for them old clubs that used to be open. Them shits is gone. I used to work by that Kroger on Union City. Oh, you used to work over there? No, okay. Yeah, yeah, man. This area has changed a lot. Kroger, food, yeah, Kroger, man. That's just that's a shitty store. I don't like Kroger, man. I go into Kroger, man. I don't know what I want to buy out there. It's like when I go into Kroger, man. It's like I don't. Why am I here, man? I don't know what I want to buy when I go in there. And a meat stale and old. Shit, man. I'm telling you, man. The best you can get out of Kroger, man, is the fruits. The fruits, the vegetables. That's it, man. Anything else is like, man, it's time to go now. Yeah, once you get Publix is another store, man. I'm like, you know, Publix is a little bit better than Kroger, though. Yeah, Publix is a little bit better than Kroger. Walmart, see up here, man, in this area, you don't got a choice but to go to Walmart and Target. You don't got no choice up here, man. You got to go to Walmart and Target up here. And Publix and Kroger, I'm like, you're forced to go to these stores, man, because they don't got it's not a lot. It's not a variety of stores like being in Charlotte. If you go to Charlotte, they got everything. They got Bloom, Food Lion, a Bilo. They got all the grocery stores, damn near. Except for Publix. They don't got no Publix in North Carolina, in Charlotte. They got everything for Publix, except for Publix. They got everything. Piggly Wiggly, all that shit. Even Piggly Wiggly's shitty, but I'm just saying. I think you get the point. Yeah, I mean, all the Krogers is I seen one Kroger. It's like a super Kroger in Charlotte that's decent. It's like a super Kroger. It's like the biggest I've ever seen in my life. I didn't know these shits existed. And the reason I think that one is a super Kroger is because it's on the south side, and that's the uppity side of Charlotte, if you know what I mean. The south side of Charlotte. Anyone that's been to Charlotte or lived in Charlotte know the south side is the uppity side of town. Whole food stores, they're here, man, but I don't know where they at. Yeah, I don't know. You know, I really don't know. I don't know where they at. I know they got a I think they got one in the off of Roswell in the Sandy Springs area, if I'm not mistaken. But Whole Foods is not what it used to be, man. That Whole Foods has been co-op ever since the Amazon bought them. They've been co-op, man, because it's not the same. I want to get my food from where Bill Gates get his shit. Bill Gates go to the same store you go to. Hey, Bill Gates go to the same stores you go to. Yeah, Whole Foods is in it's in the Sandy Springs area. Yes, he do, Apple Mac. I'm telling you. This mother ain't got no farm. They living where? Tacoma? Seattle area, somewhere like that? Right? They live in Seattle, right? He ain't got no farm. He live in Seattle. If he live in Seattle, he go to the same stores everybody else go to. He got a chef. I didn't want to be in that. He ain't got no farm. He live in the Seattle area. That bitch planting seeds and telling me he eating the same shit. Yeah, I'm just saying. If he live in the Seattle area, that's not even farmland out there. It's too damn cold out there to have a farm. They'll be planting crops. It's open carry. It is open carry out there. They get farms. Yeah, they got farms, but it's not like in the Seattle area. It's not really built like that. It's not that cold. Shit, it's cold to me. Splash. It's cold to me. Hey, what's cold to you? It's put like this, Splash. It's cold right now where I'm at. It's like 40 degrees. That's cold to me. Yeah, 40 degrees is cold, man. Especially if it's April. It's April and it's 40 degrees, bro. Come on, man. It's springtime and it's cold, man. It's 40 degrees and it's cold, man. Springtime. What's going on, man? But one thing about Seattle, and one thing about Seattle and the Tacoma area is they got like Amazon stores out there, like grocery stores and shit out there. That's one thing that they got a lot of high tech stores out there that they don't have anywhere else in the country. And they gotta have a lot of whole food type stores, organic type stores in the Seattle and Tacoma area. More so there than anywhere else. So I agree with you to a certain extent, Apple Mac. Bill Gates don't eat the way we eat. So I agree with that because the stores are very different out there. No doubt about it. I used to live in North Dakota, 50 degrees, and they still growing crops out there. Yeah, you can still grow. Yeah. You can still grow. You can still have a farm out there, but when I was out there, I didn't see a whole lot of that. Yeah. But now keep in mind, the furthest I went was Seattle and Tacoma. I didn't go further than that. I'm not going out there in that country. So it could be some farmland like way out there. I'm not debating that. Yeah. the dude from Starbucks, right? That's what you're talking about? The founder of Starbucks? That's where all them dudes live at, man. No, Amazon founder. Oh, okay. So he's out there too? Damn. All of them dudes um live out in that area. Even Bill Gates live out there. Bill Gates live out in the Tacoma area. But you know the funny thing? Even when you see these dudes, if you see these guys out and about, they look like regular guys. They don't do no flashy shit, or they don't got no big goddamn Bentleys or none of that shit. They might have a limo, or they might have a Bentley with a driver, but the shit it might be a classic old school type car. It ain't gonna be no 2018 Bentley. These dudes don't really get down like that. Like a lot of these entertainers do. They don't really get down like that. Yeah. Now they'll have a badass house now. The house is gonna be the shit. But as far as the cars and the clothes, they if you see them out and about, they'll be just regular dudes. But the house is gonna be some fly shit. No doubt about it. Yeah, well, that's one thing I noticed with a lot of these guys. If you meet them in person, like at a conference or something like that, or seminar or something like that, they don't really roll like that. You know, they don't really. The only people that really roll like that is the mafia. Now the mafia, that's how they roll. It's like they're the best. Yeah, they're the mafia. The dude that's in the mob, they're the best. It don't get no flashier than that. Oh shit. Yeah. I mean, like if you go to some place like New Jersey, just outside of New York City, man, let me tell you, man. These dudes took me around like areas like Teaneck, New Jersey, and just past them areas like that. Shit, man, out there, man, you got $200 million mansions out there, man. I'm telling you, you know. And these guys, they ain't ever been on television. Yeah, they ain't never been on television. You don't know who they are. They just they just living out there. I saw this shit on TV. Yeah, like long ass hallways filled with digital painting that changed my every few. Yeah, yeah. They don't, if you go to the house, yeah, they don't got no sense of fashion or none of that shit. But if you go to their house, you be like, they're gonna have some shit up in there. They're gonna have something you ain't never seen before. I'm telling you, man. Yeah, yeah. But there's no one immaculate like the dudes in the mob. Everything is everything's flashy. Suit, cars, clothes, house, women, drinks, whatever they own, whatever. I'm telling you, the celebrities can't touch the mob. I'm telling you. What is it? Man, if Steve Jobs work on sex doll. Well, he might have had something to do with it. Apple Mac. Who knows? You don't know what's going on. You never know what's going on behind the scenes. You too deleted my comment. They deleted your comment just a while ago? What did you say? All right, check this. Oh, no, you can't use that's one of those words that I put in the settings that you can't use, Cosmic Warrior. That's why they did that. Hey, check this out. They got a black text doll, and that shit goes for most money. Of course, you know that. I'm not surprised that go for the most money. $8,000. Yeah. He probably is. I don't know. Yeah, that's one of those keywords, Cosmic Warrior, that I set the block if someone tried to leave a comment. That's why I did that. So do your boy a favor. Don't curse. Y'all remember that song? Y'all remember that song by Heavy D back in the day? I'm showing my age right now. You pimp a second dog. The name of the song was called "Don't Curse" by Heavy D. Yeah, the interior decorators, they do all that shit. But hey, they got paid though, man. Hey, they got paid to do the job, so hey, more power to them. If you got a skill that someone's willing to pay for, or a service someone's willing to pay for, and you do it well, you should get paid well. Nah, some do. Some do. The chat is slow now. I wonder why is that. Huh. That's interesting. Huh. I don't know. Oh, well, it's kind of late, man. It's like 12. It's almost 12:30. Maybe a lot of people they might be going to bed. You know? But I'm about to get off here anyway, man. You know? I'm gonna be dropping my sex doll off the tricks. Notice how women always worked and decorated the house when there was no money in it. Then the minute money came into the game, all of a sudden, gay men are considered the best in the world. Just saying. Hey, man, you might have a point there, Apple Mac. You might have a point there. You know, maybe they like to put on a good show once they move in the house. Put on a good presentation. You ever seen a broke a dude? I've never seen one either. Splash. I never seen a broke gay dude either. That's a good point. I never thought about that. But you're right. I've never seen one either. So I guess if you're a gay dude, there's benefits. There's privileges. Financial privileges. Uh, well, hey man. Different stroke for different folks, man. Hey man. Hey man, I guess there's a give and take for everything. There's pros and cons, man. They got a lot of opportunities. Yeah, they do get a lot of opportunities, no doubt about it. Shoot. I mean, if you really think about it, man, there's no there's no there's no place for a masculine man in this society. So if a guy comes around if a submissive guy works in the office or floats around different social circles, he's not looked upon as a threat. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Some of the sissy types. Yeah. Some of the flamboyant types. Yeah. They're good talkers. Same thing with cooking, but did the cooking when it was considered a lowly. Then when money came in, all of a sudden white men are the best chefs in the world. Oh yeah. Well, it's like that with everything, Apple Mac. Just like with pimping. It's like that with everything. It's like that with music now. Look at the music. Look at rap music now. It started off as hip hop, and then they got co-op by these record labels. And back in the day, rap music, yeah, it's damn near Splash. Yeah, I mean, think about it. 20 years ago, you go back 15, 20 years ago, hip hop was like nobody cared about that shit. That shit was not accepted in mainstream society, right? And now, 20 years later, it's it's totally like in reverse now. You got commercials, rappers on doing commercials now. You got look, and then the internet came about, and then you got some guys or just like they're doing shows like everywhere. So the whole game has just changed. So music has changed. So shit has been co-op. Identify. Who Hef was a pimp? Yeah, they call him a businessman. See, it's a double standard. Well, Cosmic Warrior, you talking about the mumble rap? Yeah, I have my opinions about that, but I just say, hey, man, let them young dudes do their thing. I'm just not gonna listen to a lot of it. I'm not listening to the majority of it. But hey, man, let them do their thing. Make the money. Yeah, Hef died like what? 3 months ago. No, probably a little less than that. 2 months ago. Yeah, he died like 2 months ago. What happened to the Bunny Ranch? His son took it over. His son, the Bunny Ranch, that dude, it's still in Nevada. The white dude run it. I forgot his name. He's still in business. Yeah, he's still in business. He was on 2020 saying there's no business like whole business. With this big ass cigar in his mouth. Hef died, but house was bought about 3 years ago before he did. By this rich young dude, and Hef was allowed to still live there till he died. Really, I didn't know. I didn't know he sold it. Oh, he died in September. Damn, didn't it seem that long? Shit. His daughter was his daughter run Playboy, and his daughter and his son run Playboy, right? Yeah, the Bunny Ranch is owned by the some I forgot the white dude name. I know time be flying. Yeah, it does be flying. And then his daughter and his son run took over the company, right? Playboy. But I didn't know they sold the house. I didn't know that. Why would they sell the Playboy mansion? Damn. That was a moneymaker. Nah, I don't understand stocks, man. I never understood it. I don't understand how it really works. I don't invest money in anything that I don't understand. Yeah, Playboy been around for like, jeez, since Hugh Hefner been around, pretty much, at least over 60 years. The way he was talking, he started that shit when he was in his 20s. 20s? Yeah, I think that's what he said. He was in his 20s when he started the magazine up. Young daughter been running Playboy. How old is his daughter? What do you invest in? I invest in the stuff that I can control, like stuff on the internet, blogs, websites, you know, stuff that I can control. I invest in other people too. Splash. I like partner up with people. I invest in the stuff I can control, basically. Yeah, because see, I've learned that like when it comes to a lot of these like companies or whatever, the further you the further you get away from the money, uh you the, the less control you have. So I don't really, I'm not saying I would never invest in the any company like, I don't know, maybe Bitcoin or something like that or whatever. But I'm just not doing it right now. Like day trade, I'm not doing that right now. I'm not saying I'll never do it, but I'm just not doing it right now. Hef was one of the few whites who was decent to blacks back in the day. Yeah, Hef put a lot of black people on. Like comedians like Dick Gregory. Yeah, that's true. He did look out. He did look out on the low. On the low low. Having your money sit in the bank. Yeah, having your money just sitting in the bank today, it don't work as well as it used to back in the day. You know? Yeah, that's things have changed today. Have you really know? Yeah, you have that. I was told the day trading thing. It's not easy. It's very crooked. Booker T. What up? I don't day trade anymore. I used to have fake companies on these stock market and SEC. Nothing. Yeah, Dick. Yeah, I love Dick Gregory, man. Rest in peace to that brother, man. I never got a chance to meet him. Yeah, I had a 401k plan, but once I quit that job that I had, I realized that the 401k was just like a bank account, basically. I really didn't make very much profit after I cashed everything out. Yeah, you know, I don't feel that comfortable, that shit either. I don't really trust banks like that, to be honest. But I guess you got to put your money somewhere. Some of it anyway. You don't got to put all of it in the bank, but some of it in some type of account. Yeah, the stock market is kind of like the casino. Yeah, it seems like it. I never can find anybody to really explain stocks and bonds to me. I haven't really found anybody yet, really. I've been talking to people for years, and still haven't really got a. No one can really explain to me how it really works. You know. So like when it comes to investing, I like to be in control of my shit as much as possible. You know. Plus, I found out a lot of these companies that have like 401k plans. They just be basically just they take your money and use it just like the banks, really. And then they'll say, "Hey, we're not guaranteeing. There's no guarantees for anything." I'm like, "Come on, man, give me a break." Shit. You can send me an email, man. Let's go to like. Okay, I'll show you how to contact me right now. It's yeah, you contact me right there, man. Yeah. To keep the stocks and take your gains around because what you say, you man. Yeah, I've had people tell me when it's with stocks you buy low and you sit on it. I've had people tell me that. You know, they say like just pick something, invest money into something that you're already using. Could be food, could be candy, could be just something like your daily stuff that you use. And they said buy it, hopefully it's low, buy low, buy it low and sit on it. Disclosure. Yeah, that every investor has to sign before opening an account that says you can lose all your Yeah, that's what they tell you. They're gonna tell you can lose all your shit and still want you to invest money. I'm like, come on, man, it's crazy. I don't know. Well, that's why I don't invest in it, because, like I said, that's like, if that's the case, I can do better by myself. You know, uh, there's an there's always another way. That's the thing. You know, it ain't just one way to do anything. Not in this day and time. This ain't 1987. You cannot day trade if you have a 9 to 5 period. Yeah, I would think if you work a 9 to 5, you don't have enough time. Yeah, I know dudes that that day trade. They be on the computer all the time. It's like crazy. You know. So, so it's very time consuming. Yep. Hmm. Yeah, I gotta like I like to be in control of my life as much as possible, because if you're not in control of your life, someone else will. Trust me. And I'm not saying you should. I'm not saying you should be in control of. You should be in. You know, everyone should be in control of every aspect of their life. I'm not saying that at all, but I'm saying you should have some sense of control or a certain level of control of your life. If that's not your goal, someone else will. If you don't have a plan for your life, someone else will. That's what it is. When the people Yeah, that's why they call them sharks. We can tell by how you place your trade. Yeah, you know. I know guys that invest money, their whole business model is to scam people. That's their whole business model. Guy that have businesses in almost every profession you can probably think of. Their whole business model is set up to get as much money as they can out of you. I know people that's like this. They've been doing this for years. Yeah, you know. That's why a lot of these athletes go broke. A lot of these athletes, entertainers. That's why a lot of entertainers got to keep doing shows. And that's why a lot of these athletes, when they stop playing sports, 2, 3 years later, they go broke. It's crazy, man. And the only reason a lot of these people get away with it is because they found the loopholes within the law. That's why they never go to jail. And even if they do go to jail, they do a couple months, 2 years tops. That's it. Yeah, if you got someone showing you anything, there's always a shortcut to, you can shorten the learning curve. Yeah, if you got to learn on your own in the beginning, it, anything is always going to be, it's going to be tough. It's going to be a lot of trial and error. Well, come to CNBC, that's they're just entertainment at this point. That's just entertainment. I mean, the news is just entertainment at this point. You know, you got to be honest. No, I don't know much about gang stalking. Never heard of it. Oh, that's how you got to exploit the knowledge. Oh, okay. The big companies got the security. That's right. Yeah, I would think so. The big companies are the only ones that still left. The banks. And then you got these other companies they act like banks, like Amazon, PayPal. They act like banks. In certain trades, 90% guaranteed to make you money. Well, that's good. Yeah, YouTube don't like when you start talking about helping people make money. They don't like that. Now you can show people how to do business, how to start a business, but you can't you can't actually say it. You can't say, "Hey, I'm going to show you how to make money online." Now they don't like that. You can give advice, but you got to change your language, change your words up a bit. But there's a double standard when it comes to that. Some people can say what they want to say, and nothing ever happens to their channel. I don't know about Bitcoin. I don't know. They shot down everybody you follow? Damn. Yeah. Oh, they have to co-sign you. One of the big banks have to co-sign you. Yep. A 40-year-old dude to date a 20-year-old girl. Do I think it's wrong? No, I don't think it's wrong. It happens all the time. I don't think it's wrong. It happens. It happens all the time, especially today. You know, if a woman cheats on me, how would I respond? What can you possibly get out of it? That's all you can get out of it, but it's sex, Apple Mac. Really, y'all. I mean, there's a good chance. Best you can do is upgrade her. She can learn from you, but you know, it's probably not much you'll be able to learn from her. You know, maybe y'all can do stuff together. I don't know, work out, exercise. I don't know, stuff like that, but very little. How would I respond to a girl cheating on me? Um, I wouldn't care, to be honest. I've never really cared about what women did, as long as it doesn't affect me directly or indirectly. As long as it doesn't affect what I'm doing, I could care less. I have open door policy. Women can leave at any time they want, so I would not respond. I wouldn't care. What can you possibly get out of bed? What can you possibly get out of bed? What can he possibly get out of bed? Get out of it, but see, that's all I want. Young, old. Yeah, I don't like that old stuff either, Booker T. Them old women, I don't want this. I don't want it. I'm with you on that. If I want to watch everything I used to watch on YouTube, instead, I would. What about those 20-year-olds from a third world country? He's not the normal 20-year-old. I don't know. What about him? They had to grow up faster. I mean, a lot of these other girls from third world countries that's 20-year-olds. Anything exposing the government, female, taking about the Bauman black gets deleted off. Yeah, a lot of that's been going on, Cosmic Warrior. And they'll just delete your videos, won't say anything. Yeah, no one say nothing. Bang, bang. Yeah, a lot of them women are much mature than the average 20-year-old here in America. Yeah, that's true. That happens. All right, guys. It's been real. I'm signing off. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Share it. Check out my website, chooseyourrelationships.com. Until next time, peace.